World Championship! And it's brought to you by the Venetian Macau.
I would say the first 3 years of One Championship were really, really tough years because people were confusing us with our Western counterparts. Just a couple of years ago, we were at social media video views of 312,000. We're now, today, a couple of years later, annualizing 600 million. We'll probably end the year at about 1 billion video views. So going from 300,000 to 1 billion in the span of 3 years. You know, I don't think there's any sports property in the whole world that has that kind of growth rates. If you look at our TV ratings as well, a few years ago we were doing a typical TV rating share of 1 to 2%, and now we have registered as high as 36% TV rating share in Myanmar, and our low was 11% in Indonesia. We're going to keep on doing more events, so we'll do between 24 and 30 events next year. We will be doing an event in Japan, hopefully Korea, and we'll increase our footprint in China. And so we have the full Pan-Asia, both in terms of live events and live broadcasts. We have an outstanding open invitation to UFC anytime for their world champions against our world champions. East versus West. The industry is a global duopoly now where UFC dominates the Western Hemisphere with their formula, successful formula. We dominate the Eastern Hemisphere with our successful formula, but it's 180 degrees different in terms of philosophy, in terms of approach, in terms of ethos and DNA. I've been doing martial arts for 30 years myself, and I believe that martial arts is not about the physical aspect. I believe that martial arts is a combination of unleashing your potential physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually on all levels, and is deeply rooted in values of humility, of courage, of strength, of discipline, respect, and honor, and kindness. These are the things that really what martial arts is about and what Asia is about. Unfortunately, our Western counterparts have created a blood sport and that's focused on violence and lack of respect and lack of values, and that's the word MMA. So we're not an MMA organization, we're a martial arts organization, first and foremost. We want to unleash superheroes who ignite inspiration, courage, strength, and dreams across the continent. And we're all about unearthing the true beauty of martial arts, the Asian history. This is what One Championship is about.
Monster is an energy drink brand. It's a lifestyle brand. We would like to engage in all the teenagers, the youngster, the activity they would like for the lifestyle. So that's why we focus a lot of the marketing platform in extreme sports. So that's why Formula One, MotoGP, a rock band, and then MMA is one of the rising platform for the sport that I think people is like in America. And then Asia is also starts growing really fast. Right now, MMA is our global marketing platform across most of the country. And then One FC is, I would say, when they approach us, say a few years ago, we already see One Championship is we organize a very professional match in a few areas in Asia, which is exactly matching our expansion priority in Asia. In this, for example, in this event, we invest $40,000 as a cash sponsorship. So for One Championship, which will entitle for us in a lot of branding exposure inside the arena and then outside the arena, and then we are able to use the platform to promote to our consumer, our shopper in all the retail outlets, talk more about Monster engagement in this kind of extreme sport. So you will see our Monster activation tent outside the arena. So we set up the sampling station, we have Miss Sexy Monster Girl, and then a boxing machine. So that's when all the audience coming into the event, they experience Monster in the outside, and the final match will be a Monster sponsor match. So we have quite a lot of touching point for Monster to the audience, which is awesome. In this partnership, we didn't sponsor a fighter, but in UFC, in other part of the world, we choose some other fighter. We will contract with them. That will be more serious. But right now, we are just providing the energy drink to everyone. when our business, our expansion becomes, say, more mature, we will definitely consider, say, sign them, say, the representative fighter in each country to represent Monster in the world to fight.